Mother of Peace, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. A memoir by Hak Ja Han Moon. Preface. São Tomé and Príncipe, an island nation of Africa that lies directly on the equator, is very special to God and to me. It is the first heavenly nation, a nation where Heavenly Parent prepared the president and the people to receive the holy marriage blessing, and the youth to make the pure love pledge. After conducting these events, I took a little rest on the tiny island nation of the Seychelles. The crashing waves, the refreshing breeze. I walked along the shore of an emerald green sea whose dancing waves smiled and greeted me. The white sand between my toes was soft and warm. I felt truly at peace, enveloped in a cloudless sky, touched by cool rhythmic breezes and warm sunshine. I saw the beauty God created for us in the beginning, intact and untouched. I communed with God, the one who gives this blessing. You freely gave the creation to us, your children, and you hope to dwell with us in joy and peace. You wished for nothing more than to be the heavenly parent, sharing the beauty of creation with your son and daughter. You created them to grow to maturity, marry with your blessing, and become true parents of their own children. When they fell away, you and we lost everything. We commonly say that when we lose a child, we bury a piece of our heart. Suddenly losing a beloved child, for whom we would willingly give our own life, brings pain and anguish beyond imagination. Our God, you lost humankind, your family. As you pushed your way through history, you must have been like a traumatized parent who had lost his senses, his entire being in shambles. You were not a God of joy and glory. You were a heartsick parent filled with mourning and sorrow over your lost children. Nonetheless, as Jesus said in the parable of the lost sheep, you could not abandon even the least of your children. As the God of love, you push forward to one day find us, embrace us into your bosom, and realize with us the world of peace that you envisioned at the beginning. You want us to know you as our heavenly parent, the one who is the love of Heavenly Father and Heavenly Mother. You want us to live as heavenly individuals, heavenly families, heavenly tribes, heavenly peoples, and heavenly nations in a heavenly world. The fallen world lost your ideal of man-woman oneness and worshipped an incomplete image of the Heavenly Father rather than welcoming and attending Heavenly Parent. Men took the dominant position and shaped Western civilization through the Hellenic and Hebraic traditions. Neither men nor women understood the feminine heart of Heavenly Mother and the perfect eternal love of Heavenly Parent. Lacking this existential awareness, the feminist movement that erupted in the West could not but degenerate into a one-note movement blaming men for all problems. For this reason, I am investing everything to restore to you your original position as our Heavenly Parent. I travel to the north, south, east, and west in order to teach the truth of heaven's providence to those who have ears but have not heard, and those who have eyes but have not seen. With a desperate and urgent heart, as if searching for a needle in the midst of a sandstorm while unable to see an inch in front of me, I proclaim the truth of heaven's providence. Like a person who is beside herself with desperation, I embrace the world again and again, loving all your children as my own. With my whole heart, I embrace even those among your children who, unaware of the truth, have misunderstood and even persecuted me. As I do, you heal the wounds that they inflict. During the last 40 days of 2019, Despite challenges to my health and sometimes physical exhaustion, I continually traversed the earth. I had pledged to complete this path within my lifetime, and I did not break my promise to you. Political and religious leaders lowered their guard, responded, and embraced each other. People began referring to me as the Mother of Peace. Now your true sons and daughters who share my passion are appearing. Our skin colors are irrelevant. I have filial children with black skin, yellow skin, and white skin, sons who are Muslim leaders, and daughters who lead large Christian churches. I have sons and daughters who lead nations. All of these mother-child ties came about in your name. My children ask me to bless their nations and religions. Before them and their peoples, I talk about you, our Heavenly Parent. I talk about Heavenly Mother, hidden behind Heavenly Father, and explain that if there is an only begotten Son, there is an only begotten daughter. Without parents, there can be no harmony in the family. This is because parents are the center and origin of the family. Likewise, without you, the parent of humankind, there can be no true peace in this world. To this cause, I have devoted my life. At its center is Korea, the nation that gave birth to the only begotten Son and the only begotten daughter. You have blessed and chosen the Korean people. This is your doing, of which the world is now becoming aware. Our Pacific civilization must learn from the Atlantic civilization's mistakes. The Atlantic civilization could not realize its own Christian ideals. It degenerated time and time again into conquest and exploitation. In contrast, the Pacific civilization must display a maternal heart. It must grow as an altruistic culture based on true love, as the holy community of Heavenly Parent, setting the standard of living for the sake of others that uplifts all peoples. This is your wish, and I am offering the remainder of my life to realize it fully. I am weaving the golden strands of your love into a story of shared historical suffering. I look back upon my life as an unrelenting mission to attend God as our parent from the position of His only begotten daughter. Not being able to memorialize everything into one volume, I will share more in the future. As I complete this book, one person I dearly miss at this moment is my beloved husband, Father Sun Myung Moon. We spent our lives together to convey and accomplish God's will, and he and I experienced much more together than I can share at this time. In September of 2012, he ascended to heaven. If he were here to witness the publication of this book, his face would shine with a joy greater than that of anyone else. The sparkle in his eyes is dancing in my heart today. I hope that this book will reveal a taste of our life spent together for God's will. Lastly, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all those who devoted their time and expertise to accomplish this book's publication.